Chapter of Celestial Cultivation, Article 3, Less Selfishness and Fewer Desires, Unshaken by Favor or Disgrace. Xiefeng. A living being comprises a physical body and a spiritual body, together forming life. The Hun represents spirit, consciousness, and mind, while the P refers to the physique, the material carrier of life, the physical body. Immortality cultivators prioritize refining the soul, paying only moderate attention to the physical body. This means placing greater emphasis on spirit, consciousness, and mind over the physical form. Observing the bustling streets, we see only two kinds of people, those chasing fame and those chasing wealth. The pursuit of fame and fortune is humanity's common condition. If we fail to remain clear-headed and join the race for name and gain, we inevitably mistake the means for the end and squander our precious lives. Power, rank, wealth, and luxury are snares on the path to immortality. Honor and disgrace, favor and humiliation, are obstacles to this journey. Only by reducing selfish desires and remaining unshaken by praise or criticism can one embark on the path of immortality. A petty person sacrifices themselves for profit, scholars and literary figures sacrifice themselves for fame, scientists sacrifice themselves for knowledge, great men sacrifice themselves for achievements, ordinary people sacrifice themselves for family, politicians sacrifice themselves for their country, saints sacrifice themselves for the world, but celestials sacrifice themselves for the Tao. The sayings, man dies for wealth, birds die for food, and a wild goose leaves its cry behind, a person leaves their name behind, encapsulate the worldly perspective on life. Those who prioritize profit will be entangled by it, and those who covet profit will be harmed by it. Those who value fame will be trapped by it, and those who seek fame will be wounded by it. The desire for power, rank, and wealth is an abyss with no bottom. Once a person recklessly indulges in this endless pursuit, they become insatiable, gaining an inch and craving a mile, obtaining a raincoat and then demanding an umbrella, becoming a minister and then eyeing the throne. Those who perish in the raging fire of fame and fortune rarely return. The obsession with fame and wealth blinds wisdom, driving people to extortion, deceit, fraud, exploitation, cruelty, corruption, and every form of unscrupulous behavior, ultimately leading to self-inflicted suffering, self-dug graves, and self-destruction. Diminishing selfish desires is the starting point of immortality cultivation. Without eliminating selfishness, one remains trapped in mundanity. Unchecked desires consume one in the fires of greed. A cultivator must diminish selfishness and curb desires, remaining clear-headed amidst wealth, power, and sensual temptations. One must control material possessions rather than be controlled by them. Laozi advocated, desire to be free of desire, do not treasure rare possessions, and, the 5 colors blind the eyes, the 5 tones deafen the ears, the 5 flavors dull the palate, hunting and galloping madden the mind, and rare treasures cause harmful actions. Those who chase fame and fortune inevitably vie for status in the courts of power and scramble for profit in the bustling marketplace, even risking their lives, only to face ruin and disgrace. No misfortune is greater than not knowing contentment, no blame is greater than coveting more. Excessive pursuit of fame and wealth inevitably invites disaster and misfortune. After all, 1,000 acres of fertile land, yet one only sleeps on 8 feet of it at night. Birds in the forest rest on a single branch, why the endless striving? Thus, cultivators should embrace fewer selfish desires, contentment, tranquility, and a natural, unrestrained state of being. Only in this way can one avoid the anxieties of gain and loss, prevent conflicts and disputes with others, and embody the wisdom that, because he does not compete, no one in the world can contend with him. If I do not contend with you, then what is there for you to contend against? Seeking good fortune in times of misfortune, avoiding harm while pursuing benefits, rejoicing in favor, and despairing in disgrace, all these are the concerns of the secular mind. Throughout history, people have staged countless heart-wrenching dramas on the grand stage of honor and disgrace. Those who receive favor become elated and intoxicated with joy, while those who lose favor sink into despair and rage. Yet, they fail to realize that favor is merely another form of servitude, and disgrace is merely a return to one's true self. Why let it trouble the heart? Those who place excessive value on worldly riches and fame inevitably compromise their personal integrity. Being deeply affected by both honor and disgrace is a sign of servility and extreme selfishness. Those who bask in favor become arrogant, lose themselves, and even abet wrongdoing, harming the virtuous. Those who suffer disgrace become despondent, lose their will, and pathetically beg for mercy. A cultivator must avoid such extremes. To be shaken by both honor and disgrace is to lose one's heavenly nature, innate nature. Once this nature is lost, not only is immortality beyond reach, but one risks becoming neither truly human nor spirit. Therefore, one must remain indifferent to fame and fortune, unshaken by honor or disgrace, transcend worldly attachments, and become the master of one's own heart and emotions. In the forest of seclusion, there is neither honor nor disgrace. On the path of righteousness, there is neither warmth nor coldness. Observe the drifting white clouds and the autumn moon, carefree and at ease. Witness the blooming and falling of flowers, coming and going without attachment. Taiji celestial and Foshan celestial move with complete freedom. Penglai celestial and Tianshan celestial, like clouds rolling and winds dispersing. Wuji celestial and Wanyin celestial, without beginning or end. Biyan celestial and Sanghai celestial, pure and unspoiled. This is the heart, sentiment, joy, and realm of celestial beings.